Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel GG Entertainment. I'm Gravinder and we're continuing with our Road to Assassin's Creed Valhalla series, with that next game being Assassin's Creed Unity. So it has been a struggle to record this game. This is my fourth attempt. My first two attempts I did on PC and I got nothing but frame rate drops. My third attempt, I switched over to the PS4, downloaded the game, started recording, no frame rate issues. I got to the end of sequence 2 and realized my audio didn't even record. That's because my Elgato was set for its audio settings were my mic instead of the in-game audio, which was just annoying. Now I got everything fixed. I tested everything. I got all my audio settings working. I put my mic up a little bit higher because I realized it was pretty light. And then my Elgato is going. We are set. So let's continue. This is my fourth time playing the intro of this game in the last 2 days. So I'm not going to be paying any attention during these cutscenes. I'm going to be on my phone. You guys enjoy.
Lost. The past lives inside us.
I low-key want to skip them.
Encoded in the double helix are the experiences of our ancestors. After 3 decades of research, our engineers have forged the cutting edge of biotechnological interfaces. We have unlocked the lives of our forebears. We have opened a window into the past. This is total immersion entertainment. With the press of a button, you will experience the most pivotal moments in history. All from the comfort of home. Welcome to Helix, where the past is your playground.
Alright. Helix project. We only have one option here. It's the tragedy of Jacques de Molay. And then you got a bunch of others here. They're all locked. You can see Washington and the Wolf, Devils of the Caribbean. Let's just play.
Last of the heroic Knights Templar, Jacques de Molay was a man of principle, a towering intellect, betrayed by those he trusted. In this episode of Fallen Heroes, experience Jacques de Molay's final tragic hours through the eyes of one of his closest friends and advisors.
Alright, let's play. Also, since I am playing this on my PS4, you're going to be hearing my PS4 quite a bit. It's a fucking jet engine. But, we only have to worry about that for a month and how many days? 6 days? Yeah, a month and 6 days. November 12th is when the PS5 comes out. I got my pre-order set. I'm gonna get that shit day one, baby.
Who goes there?
A friend of the temple.
Fluaurak. The Council's message was absolute. You're not welcome here.
I must speak with the Grand Master.
He's in session. They all are. Another day, perhaps.
King Philip disagrees.
Damn you, man. Why you're not rotting in a cell at this moment, I cannot fathom.
Fix my chair up.
We are betrayed. Draw your swords, men. Defend the temple. Not you, brother. I have a different task for you. Come with me.
Alright. Here we are, he's playing as a Templar.
Philip's moving faster than we expected.
Another hand is at work here.
These are actual Knights Templar, I believe.
Assassins.
Assassins? I thought the Mongol Khans broke their power decades ago.
The assassins are far older than Massif, my friend. Their anarchic delusions are virulent as the plague, less easily eradicated. We will not prevail this night, but
Can I put on
make
subtitles?
haste. We may yet save our order.
What must I do?
Go to the tower. Take the sword and the book. Hide them. They must not fall into the assassin's hands.
Grandmaster, I
Go!
will.
Alright. So, as I said, this is my 4th time playing this in the last 2 days. I know what I'm doing. I'm just gonna go straight. I don't want to fight.
Hold the
I
bridge!
just need-
Hold! I have to take a different way.
So since I am getting the PS5 on November 12th, I'm thinking I may just be playing the next games just on my PlayStations. So Watch Dogs Legion's coming out October 29th, and it's a free upgrade to the PS5, but I think I might just be playing on my regular PS4 for it, because I just honestly can't trust my PC at this point to play games. And I don't want to risk it. I know it's 100% guaranteed to get it working on me, on my, what's it called, on my PlayStation. And it will be at 1080 pixels. 60 frames per second for it. And if I ever do decide, at least post the content will be on the PS5, because I'm sure I can probably beat the game before the PS5 version comes out. I mean, it's like so many days in between. I should definitely be able to do it. So I think I might just be sticking to console for most of these games. And hopefully later on I can change up my PC, get a better processor. So I think my processor was the problem. I have Intel i5-9400F. And honestly, I need an i9 in that bitch. That's actually pretty great. So yeah, I'm just going to be sticking with the console. It's just a better option for me. It's 100% guarantee the videos will record properly. Oh, I actually need to check something on my apps. Other than the PlayStation app real quick. Luckily it's a cutscene. Seven years later.
Pope Clement, hear me? Before this year is out, you will answer for your crimes before God Almighty! And you, King Philip, no punishment is too heinous for the great evil you have inflicted upon the temple! I curse you! Curse you to the 13th generation of your blood! You shall be cursed!
Consumed in flames of hunger and wrath, thus came the age of true wisdom to a blistering close. The Knights Templar, once the proud shepherds of order, peace, and illumination, were no more.
Yeah, let's get a sniffer running. If Abstergo pings us, pull me out. Okay. I have a visual. Hey there. This is probably disorienting, so I'll be brief. I'm Bishop, not my real name, obviously, but that's as much as you'll get today. Please listen carefully. Abstergo is using you, hijacking your neurons to help them sift through genetic memory data. These guys have their fingers in countless corporations, governments, media outlets, and NGOs. But now, they want control over history itself. If that doesn't frame you, it should. But we're here to stop them, and I need your help. Deacon, preload gene sequence AD16, B13, I87.
Yep, spooling it up.
Last week, we gained access to a bank of unsequenced memories in Abstergo's Helix servers. For now, we'd like you to experience a small sample. This should help you understand our struggle. And after that, you can decide for yourself what comes next. We'll be waiting.
All right. There's a lot more cutscenes coming up. I'm just gonna be on my phone. I've seen these. This is my 4th time seeing them. I just do not care at this point. I just want to play something other than Sequence 2, Sequence 1 and 2.
Arno.
Can't I go with you, Father?
Courage, my boy. You wait just here. I will return when this hand reaches the top.
That's forever.
Not as long as all that. And when I get back, we'll see the fireworks. And Arno, no exploring, hmm?
Yes, Father.
Alright, Palace de Versailles.
Come on.
Let's follow the girl. In a non-creepy way. Oh, she sort of got stuck here. Okay. Ooh. No, not the pig. I was just on Twitter looking at a bunch of Ubisoft news. They have a gameplay thing happening for Watch Dogs Legion right now, and they've just released news about their post-launch. And Aiden Pierce is coming back, Wrench is coming back, and 2 mystery characters. And guess what? One of the mystery characters is using a hidden blade. We got an assassin in Watch Dogs Legion post-content. An actual assassin. Part of the Assassin's Creed. That's wild. Or part of the Assassin's Brotherhood, I mean. I keep calling it Assassin's Creed, even though Creed is technically a group as well, but it's the Brotherhood. It's wild. They're officially connecting the universes. I mean, they connected it back in Black Flag with all the Abstergo news, like all the Abstergo, like, pamphlets about CTOS and the... in the not Abstergo, sorry, all the Bloom CTOS pamphlets in the Abstergo
Did you see their faces when we
systems.
stole those apples?
Then Olivier going to
I'm
Chicago and
Élise.
disappearing.
I'm here with my father.
So am I. He has important business with the king.
What should we do now?
Shh. Listen. Don't worry, they'll never think to look for us in here.
It was my fault. I'm the one who took the apple.
Let's see where they're going.
Monsieur Franklin, I sincerely hope this unfortunate affair does not darken your opinion of our nation.
Oh yeah, I just remembered what I wanted to do. Options, sound options, subtitles on, please.
Monsieur, if we judge nations by the character of their criminals,
Élise,
Father?
we should all be called barbarians.
come here, girl, now.
Father?
They just disappeared.
Come away, boy.
Arno. Arno. Look at me.
Can't win fairly at cards, so you stoop to thieving, you bastard!
Calm down, Victor. I've only come for my watch.
It's my watch. I want it fairly.
Well, in a just world, Victor, I would agree with you, but this is not a just world. This is France.
You're a dead man.
Oh, step lightly there. You'll hurt yourself. I just had a nice chat with your brother.
Hugo, fetch the marshals.
Hold on a minute. Diable.
Alright.
Got it, Victor.
Alright, the objective, tackle Hugo. Don't get tackled yourself, and pass over under objects. 5. So you'll notice in this Assassin's Creed game, the mechanics are much different from when it comes to fighting, free running, all of that, to what we've seen before and what we will see after.
Please excuse him, he's not housebroken.
So the next game we're going to be playing in this series is Assassin's Creed Rogue. And Assassin's Creed Rogue is pretty much a copy-paste of mechanics from Assassin's Creed Black Flag, from like free running to fighting to ship battle, everything. But the reason that game came after, it didn't come after. These two games, Assassin's Creed Unity and Rogue, came out exactly the same time. Exactly the same day, same year, everything. They came out together.
Shall I call a break?
And why they came out together, I'm not 100% certain. This is a direct sequel to Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag, where Assassin's Creed Rogue is more like a standalone mini game. Not a mini game, but like it's a smaller version. I don't think it's a full like 12, 13 sequences. I think it's only like, it's really short. I can't actually remember how many sequences, but it's like the shortest Assassin's Creed, I think. Main title Assassin's Creed.
Ha! Got you now, you little shit.
Just a little misunderstanding. Nothing to...
Your master's harboring a common criminal.
In broad
With
daylight, he
the
broke into
dialogue
my
going,
home
and
and
then
stole
I'll
my watch.
talk again.
Did he indeed? Well, I'm sure the Marshalsea would be more than willing to sort this out.
Sort what out, Olivier?
A most serious accusation against your ward, sir.
He robbed me.
Of what, precisely? Wait for me in my library.
Don't give me that look. Victor cheats when he plays Pharaoh. Everyone knows it.
Arno? Who are you talking to?
No one, monsieur.
You'll be happy to learn I persuaded Olivier to leave off calling the Marshalsea. Again.
Je vous remercie, monsieur.
What is this? The 6th time? The 7th? Perhaps a new hobby might be better for your health.
Well, I find playing cards affords many opportunities for fresh air and exercise.
We'll talk about this later. I have business in town and must collect Élise before I can attend to it.
Élise is here.
Only for the night. She returns to Paris first thing tomorrow.
She'll need an escort. Won't she, with you so preoccupied?
One of you running amok is quite enough. Remain here and see if Olivier has any chores for you.
I'm sure he does.
What was that?
Give my regards to Élise.
Alright. Sequence 1, memory 1? Was that sequence 1, memory 1? I think so. Should probably know at this point, you know. Oops. Before we continue the next mission, what was I saying? What the hell was I saying? I don't know what the hell I was talking about. Well, crap, I can't remember. Hopefully it comes back to me eventually. I can't remember what the hell I was talking about.
Thrown out onto the street yet?
Oh, you would love that, wouldn't you?
It'd break my heart.
Olivier, if I weren't here, who'd do all your work for you?
The horses need brushing, boy. Get to it.
Certainement, monsieur.
Sire de la Serre, wait! Nom de Dieu. Nom de Dieu, nom de Dieu.
Some trouble, mon ami?
A letter for Sire de la Serre. It's very important.
Oh, calm yourself, Perrault. That letter won't reach Monsieur de la Serre any faster if you drop dead of exhaustion. Give it here. I'll catch
He
him.
must receive it today. It's very...
Very important. Yes, I heard you the first time. I'll see that he gets it.
Monsieur de la Serre! Stop! Make way, make way!
Now, obviously it's on the PS4, so I won't be able to tweak the graphical settings, so this is what it is. And it's not bad, it's still going to come out like 1080, so it's all G. I've just been having trouble with my PC, I don't know what's up with it. It works perfectly, it games perfectly, I just can't record along with it. I'm glad the new consoles are going to be 4K. I just need to upgrade to a 4K monitor, or at least a 1440.
Monsieur de la Serre! Please excuse. Wrong carriage. What I need is a bird's eye view.
Oh yes, a bird's eye view. Let's go get that. I remember talking about the Watch Dogs Legion Season Pass DLC, and one of them being a modern day assassin from the Assassin's Brotherhood named Darcy. And honestly, I cannot wait for that. This is the first time playing as an assassin in modern day, like properly as an assassin. Like, I know we played as Desmond, going, and like, especially in Assassin's Creed 3, going to different places to get those power sources. But it wasn't really assassinating or anything. The most combat we got with Desmond was with the apple. But this is straight up open world. You can play as an assassin. Has the hidden blade and everything. It's just so exciting to see. Also, Aiden Pierce and Wrench are both coming back for the Season Pass DLC as well. And there's a fourth character, but I don't know who that character is. Maybe it might be a Far Cry character, I don't know. Pretty cool. I don't know if Far Cry is connected to the universe. I know Assassin's Creed and Watch Dogs is definitely connected with all of the different Easter eggs and whatnot. They're just 100% connected. There's no way they can't be connected at this point. Alright, here we are at Estates General, 5th of May, 1789.
There you are.
Gonna do a control descent downwards. This is my favorite part, descending. It's just so fluid. Eagle vision. Also, you can use Eagle Vision while moving and running. It just has a cooldown on it, which is fair enough. If you use it while running, cooldown is fair.
You touch me, and it's the guillotine.
Also, when you start running, you're out of environmental, what's it called? Environmental stealth, I guess. Like how I'm a stealth between crowds and shit. If I start running, if I'm between crowds, I will no longer be in hiding. Loki want that chest, but I don't want to risk it. Get him in. Oh wait, if I remember correctly. Yep, chest up here. That chest is up.
Is he still Where the devil are they?
Un long intervalle s'était écoulé depuis une dernière furie des États généraux. Et quoique la convocation de ces assemblées parut être... Je n'ai pas balancé à établir un usage dont le royaume
That's why I give you a letter. Why is it
Must have
stupid
tailed me from the estate.
all these
et
assholes?
qui peut ouvrir à la nation une nouvelle source de bonheur. La dette de l'État, ses jaillissements, à mon
So, who or what will take its place? Another king? A council of capable men?
That is the question, isn't it?
A truce, then.
What the devil was that about?
And there he goes, right into the cupboard.
Now, we can resolve this without recourse to violence, can't we? Get him, Yuko!
Or not.
I suppose not. Get him, Yuko!
Well, I don't know why you turned around like that. That was me.
Easy, big fella.
Optional jumpers.
Think you can steal from me? Not your day, is it, Victor? To your health, gentlemen. You boy! So, what are you doing there? Running!
Exactly. That's right.
He's getting away!
Oh my god, they're shooting. That is not nice at all.
Getting back in there now. Catch them back at home, I suppose.
Alright, back towards the mission here. Also, there's not going to be a lot of me cutting out me traveling around, since everything is fairly close in this game. It was not like Black Flag where I have to like travel by ship so damn far away. Everything's fairly close to each other. I'm just going to be running, and as I unlock fast travel points, I'll be using them. Hello, police officer. Another police officer. So 60 away now. We chilling.
Bonsoir, Olivier. Has Monsieur de la Serre returned?
Senor de la Serre is not expected until late.
Ah, well. I suppose I'll just pass the time with Élise, then.
Don't get your hopes up just yet. Mademoiselle is at a private soiree, in her honor, at the palace.
A party? I wasn't invited.
Neither were the horses.
I'm sure she just misplaced my invitation. I'll find my own way in. How late is late?
Perhaps an hour, perhaps 3, perhaps not at all. I do not question the comings and goings of my betters.
I'll just wait here, then.
All right.
Élise never enjoyed these high society balls. She'll be home soon. Les tragiques. Too depressing.
Le chest, my thing. Open it.
I could just slip it under the door. He'd see it the instant he returned.
Facts.
There. Safe and sound, and only slightly delayed. And now,
Damn, my nose
to the
is
palace.
itchy.
I couldn't sneak through a sewer in these threads, much less a ball. Here, here, mon ami. Let me take care of that.
Thank you, young man.
Maximilien Robespierre. No guest.
Arno. Le Chevalier du Télème.
Invitation, s'il vous plaît.
About that, I had one, of course, but on the web...
No invitation, no admittance. Now clear the queue. Next, please. Charles Gabriel Sivet. 2 guests. Next, please.
All right, we are in the old-fashioned way. Jump the fence.
White.
We'll blend our way to where we need to be up there.
Let's just put in a short appearance to be polite. I'm tired.
As you say.
Third estate practically up in arms, and they're having a party.
What's this party for, anyway?
Not sure. Some kind of confirmation ceremony for the De La Serre Guild.
I already know, man. I already know. My music's a little loud in my headphones.
Is it shift change yet?
Come back to the party!
Look at that one. Pretty sure his shoes cost more than my rent.
You up there! Stop! Get down!
Will you let me back in if I do?
What? Certainly not!
Well then, if it's all the same to you, I think I'll stay up here.
All right, we're into the main party. Ooh, it's this way. These are just 2 doors that connect over to that guard over there.
I'll see you in the garden later, yes? Of course.
Sketchy little fuckers over there. A little bit of gold over here.
Quite the turnout this evening.
Look at that Templar cross right there.
M'accorderiez-vous cette danse pour gentilhomme?
Merci. Un autre jour.
And so I said to her, Marie, you call her Marie? Did you see? She's very spread out. What do you expect? She's half savage.
I'll not be made a mock of by the likes of him.
Ooh, look at the way she's looking back.
She always did love the chase.
You seem to have caused quite a commotion.
Well, what can I say? You were always a bad influence.
Oh, you were a worse one.
Ooh, get it. Arnie, you lucky son of a bitch. Arno, the luckiest man in the world.
Are you wearing one of my father's suits?
Are you wearing a dress?
Don't even start. I feel like a mummy wrapped up in this thing.
Must be quite an occasion to get you so fancy.
It's not like that. Truth be told, it's a lot of ceremony and pontification. Dull as dirt.
Well, when you don't invite me to your parties, everyone suffers.
I did try, but my father was adamant.
Your father?
Go. I'll distract them.
What? You're kicking me out.
Complicated. I'll explain later, but for now, out the window.
Oh, no, no, no. You're not turning this into a repeat of that apple orchard.
Stop being such a baby. I'm sure there aren't any guard dogs this time. Go!
Okay, I gotta escape.
Could have been on party duty, but no. Waste of time. There's nobody out here.
Oof. Come on, turn right back around, my friend. Turn right back around.
Who's even going to come out here?
10 to 1 I end the night cleaning a rich man's vomit off my shoes.
Alright, we're chilling, we're chilling.
You all right, monsieur? Too much of the king's champagne? Monsieur? Monsieur de la Serre? Monsieur de la Serre!
Serre, come away! Guards! Help! Murder!
Mon Dieu, he's killed Lord de la Serre.
Sequence 1 memory 3 complete.
No! It wasn't me! Jam me up wielding the knife! Please! Have mercy!
Gaia est omnis divisa in partes tres.
They're killing us! Oh God, have mercy! They're killing the prisoners in here!
That's enough of that, you degenerate!
Where am I?
In hell.
And here we are thrown into prison for a murder we did not commit. That will lead us to commit many murders.
Welcome to your new home. What are you staring at, pisspot?
You're mean.
Where'd you come by this, pisspot?
I'm in no mood for this. Give it back.
Take it back. If you think you can.
Alright. Homie took my wrist, or no, not my wristwatch. Pocket watch.
Well struck, pisspot. Let's see if your defense is as good. So much effort for a broken antique.
The only broken antique in here is fat his idiot jaw.
Say that again.
I've nothing more to say, old man. Give me what's mine, and go back to your crazy drawings, old man.
Drawings?
He's here. Everywhere. Scribbled like chicken scratches all over this cell. Where?
Come here, you little pisspot.
Get your hands off me!
Look at the wall!
What are you doing?
Concentrate. Concentrate.
What are they?
Messages from the past. I had myself thrown into half the prisons in Paris in search of these. What's your name, boy?
Arno. Arno Victor Dorian.
Dorian. Of course. Pierre Belec. I knew your father.
Bully for you.
He died at Versailles. In what? 76? 77? December, as I recall. No witnesses.
How did you...
Your father was an assassin, Arno. He gave his life, fighting for the liberty of all mankind. You stick with me, you might just live long enough to join the Brotherhood. Honor your father's memory.
Listen, I'm sure your little cult is a delightful bunch, but I'm not interested. The only thing I care about is finding Élise.
How are you planning on doing that from in here? again. Ow! Focus, pisspot.
What the hell is going on out there?
Citizens are restless. Keep an ear open. Opportunity might just come knocking soon.
That was cannon fire.
Sometimes opportunity sounds a lot like cannon fire.
Secure the prisoners.
Follow my lead. Quick, pisspot.
Prisoners up against the wall. On whose authority?
I told you this was going to end badly.
Silence! Stay back! Prisoners up against the wall. Stay back!
Homie has a hidden blade?
Right. Let's get out of this shell.
You there! Halt! Stop, pisspot! Run like you mean it!
That's what happens. Stay
Keep laughing for a bit, pisspot. One of them stabs me. Ah! Supper!
They're clearly done. So we go to smoke bomb invasions too.
Belek, is the door open? We have a problem.
Oh shit. This guy seems to like shoot.
Anytime now. You've got to be kidding.
Got it! Let's go, pisspot! Out the window. Come on.
I don't know exactly where I'm going, but it just has to keep up. Oh yeah, healing's back in this game as well. But we haven't seen healing since the Ezio trilogy.
Bloody serious out there. This way! Fire! Fire, damn you! Stop the prisoners! No way to run, prisoners! Prisoners! Oh, let's go! Give up! Let's go! Throw down your weapons! Stop back! Fox on the beach, Welcher! Drop your weapons! Where do you get it?
Where now? Up! Brilliant. And how do we get down again?
Trust me!
Trust you, I just met you 2 months ago. Come on, fellas. Let's just be following you.
What are you waiting for, pisspot? It's time to jump.
What? Prison scrambled your brains, old man.
Drink took care of that a long time ago. Now get up here!
I can't. That's impossible.
Impossible? That's the purview of every assassin boy. If you can pluck your head out of your own arse, come find us. Make a great fit. Goodbye, pisspot! You! Back away from the ledge!
There we go.
Élise? That's some welcome.
One can't be too careful. Not after what happened.
Élise,
Haven't you done enough to repay my father's kindness?
Élise, please. You can't believe I killed Monsieur de la Serre. Your father, he wasn't the man you thought he was. Neither of our fathers were.
I know exactly who my father was, Arno. And I know who yours was. I suppose it was inevitable. You an assassin, me a Templar.
You?
Does that shock you? My father always meant for me to follow in his footsteps. Now all I can do is avenge him.
I swear to you, I had nothing to do with his death.
But you did.
No. No! By my life, I swear I didn't. Is that?
A letter intended for my father the day he was murdered. Read it.
Grandmaster de la Serre, I have learned through my agents that an individual within our order plots against you. I beg you to be on your guard at the initiation tonight. Trust no one, not even those you call friends. May the Father of Understanding guide you. L.
I found that on the floor of my father's room. Unopened.
I didn't know.
Neither did my father.
How could I have known?
Just go. Please.
Alright, you just saw the cutscene there. That letter that we needed to give de la Serre was a letter indicating that he was going to be betrayed by someone in the order. But we failed to deliver the letter and he died. That is unfortunate. We're almost at the end of sequence 2 for the 4th time. Almost there.
Is this supposed to be?
Let's go figure it out. Alright, Paris is now open. You can now explore the city or play the next single-player mission to continue Arno's story. You know I'll continue the story. Where's the story? Where is everything? Nothing loaded up yet. Sequence 2, memory 1 complete. Full challenge complete. Get the chest real quick. Okay, you wait for everything here to disappear, then I can open up the map. There we go. So here's the mission. Here's a sync point right on the mission. What's called viewpoint, I mean. Then you look at the map. The map is pretty big. It's a pretty decent big map. I like it. We got a murder mystery here. We got Paris story, Paris story, Paris story, Paris story. We have the shield thing here. Artifact. We have chest back here. I think this is the... Is this the Bastille? Yeah, this is the Bastille. But we're heading towards sequence 2, memory 2, but we're going to get this viewpoint on the way there. So this is pretty much on top of each other.
Should put him in a preset jacket.
Should have stuck to the rooftops. Let's go back up.
I want to talk to you right bloody now.
Fuck off. Viewpoints over here. Ooh, chest. Up we go. Our first open world viewpoint. I like it. The mission's right there, 100 away. Yeah, the controlled descent is so nice. Oh, birth. Level 2 difficulty.
I suppose a simple address would be too mundane.
All right. Ooh, I wanna
Perhaps the sunbeam.
I already know where I'm going, Arno. Don't worry about it. Just sit back and relax and let me control you. My hair is just way too long right now. Not combed at all either. It falls on my face, so I gotta keep moving it back into my hood. I don't have the chance to get a haircut at the moment. Alright, easy enough. I mean, it is easier the 4th time around, right?
Took you long enough, piss pot.
What is this place?
The sanctuary. A place we can train and prepare, away from the eyes of our enemies.
Didn't we just escape from a dungeon?
It's not a dungeon. It's a nerve center. From these tunnels we can get anywhere in the city, all without being seen. We have eyes everywhere.
Really? Seems visibility would be a problem. Wouldn't you prefer something with a view?
This place has served us well for 600 years, piss pot.
Mm-hmm. And how long were you standing in the dark waiting for me?
Not long. Guillaume spotted you from the bell tower.
Well, it was quite the entrance.
Are you mocking me?
No, no. God's truth. Very theatrical.
Shut up. We're here.
The candidate will approach.
The candidate is approaching.
So, the son of Arno Dorian returns to us. Belek thought you wouldn't come. What changed your mind?
I'm tired of running from my failures. Monsieur de la Serre, my father. I want to make it right.
The death of Grand Master de la Serre weighs on you. Why? Did you wield the blade yourself?
Does it matter? The blame still lies with me.
إن ذنوبه تكل كيلي. هل أنت متأكد من؟
أنا كذلك. إنه قادر على مواجهة المحاكمة. سيكون جيدا.
Very well. Out of the dark you come into the light. From the light you will return to the dark. Are you prepared to travel the Eagle's path?
If that's a fancy way of asking, do I want your help? Yes.
Then drink.
Drink, 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 drink. Drink from the chalice. Fucked up. What y'all put in this? They done drugged me.
What's happening? Hello?
Courage, my boy. You wait just here. I will return when this hand reaches the top. Where is that boy? I'm certain we should be well away by now.
Father, it's me! I'm here!
To our father, gotta save him.
you can pluck your head from your own arse, come find us. You make a fine fit.
Go! I'll distract them.
Truly.
Go! I'll distract them.
Such a loyal
It was too late. Too late to save any of them. Look at all of these assassins. Exactly what I'm doing. Oh my god, it's Arno. He was the assassin. Get it? It's a metaphor for him being the reason that they both died. That's very saddening.
These are the words spoken by our ancestors, the words that lay at the heart of our creed.
Stay your blade from the flesh of the innocent.
Hide in plain sight.
Never compromise the Brotherhood.
Let these tenets be branded upon your mind. Follow them and be uplifted. Break them at your peril. Rise, assassin. Arno Dorian is dead. He has been culled from this world, his sins and failures turned to dust. Tonight he is reborn, a novice of the Assassin Brotherhood.
Sequence 2, Memory 2, Completo. Loading screens take a lot of time. There you go.
Welcome back. Now that you've experienced life as an assassin, are you willing to pick up the fight and join us? Deacon, load the file.
Coming up.
We lifted a media file from Abstergo last month, and the information it contains is astounding. But we won't share these things with just anyone. By pressing play, you'll be joining the assassins. If you want to fight the Templar menace, if you're willing to save civilization from Abstergo's clutches, press play, sit back, and ready yourself for the truth. Good choice.
Phoenix body with that
Welcome to the Assassins, Initiate.
Enjoy this cutscene.
In the 1950s, it was theorized that human DNA worked via the triple helix model.
Some years later, the work of Crick and Watson demolished this theory in favor of the double helix. Today, we know the double helix to be indisputably the basis of all life. So why did the triple helix theory gain so much traction? Why did Rosalind Franklin's X-rays seem to confirm it? It turns out that their initial samples had been taken from small traces of precursor DNA, the rare genes of an ancient race embedded in our own. We now know that triple helix DNA is the foundation of the precursor genome. It is the genetic Rosetta Stone of our age. If we can crack it open, if we can sequence the full precursor genome, there is no limit to the knowledge we will gain. Using Animus technology, precursor history will be open to us for the first time ever. Ancient languages will be unlocked, and ancient technology will be ours for the taking. Imagine what will be possible if we master the technology that underpins the pieces of Eden. Such discoveries would surpass 100-fold the splitting of the atom. Last year, we located a rich sample of precursor DNA in a donor whose genes contained human and precursor DNA at an incredible 25-to-1 ratio. Our work will begin with this sample. Our goal is to unravel the triple helix, sequence the precursor genome, and change the world for the better, forever. Welcome to the Phoenix Project.
So, this is where we stand. Last year, Abstergo acquired the body of a man we call a Sage, one of a rare breed of humans with a surplus of ancient DNA. This sparked a search for more Sages, in the present and in the past. The more Abstergo finds, the closer they get to their final goal. We've blocked their recent attempts to find more, but Abstergo will not stop looking until they sequence a full precursor genome. So, why Arno Dorian? Why chase an assassin through the French Revolution? It turns out, at some point in his life, Arno came into contact with another Sage. We need you to find out when and where these meetings took place. If Arno was present for this Sage's death, it might lead Abstergo straight to his body. Naturally, we'd like to find it first. This is where you come in. It won't be simple. Genetic memory must be tackled in sequence to keep the data stable. But we're confident you're up to the task. And you won't be alone. Other initiates, assassins just like you, are doing their part to end this fight. If you need more training, more experience, you can call on them for help. All right. Loading the next sequence.
All right. And we are in. Oh.
I've got something else for you. The more time you spend with Arno, the more data we'll have to increase your synchronization with him and to activate his abilities. Here, have a look at this.
All right. So this is when the start of a skill, the skill menu started for Assassin's Creed. Assassin's Creed Rogue does not have it, but it does continue in Assassin's Creed Syndicate and so on. So we can see, I know exactly which ones I'm getting, because I already got them before. I'm getting my gun. What are these ones? I actually saw these. Oh no, yeah, I didn't really care about these. Stealth. I wanted the Apprentice Locksmith. This one come in handy. And environmental blending, I think I wanted. Let's check health real quick. Can I get? I can't even get anything in health, so it doesn't really matter. So let's get environmental blending. But I do want to check the health bar or stat or whatever. Group healing, thick skin, thicker skin, thickest skin, and iron skin.
One last thing. While you've been busy, I had Deacon do some poking around in Arno's memories. Seems he was a busy guy. See that symbol? That's a co-op mission. I play a lot of games multiplayer. I don't know about you, but I thought you'd like to mix it up a little. These are missions Arno ran with his assassin buddies, so they'll give you an idea of what our organization's about. Just walk into the glitch and you'll get all the details. I've marked them on your map.
Alright, and also customization is a big part of this game. Look at all these weapons. I'm just gonna put this one on. I think these are all about the same. Yeah. But you can see all different types of single-handed weapons. You got long weapons like spears. Heavy weapons. Bastard sword. Look at this great claymore, Jesus. Pistols. I actually want to put this pistol on. Even though you can't see it, there we go. Oh, actually, this pistol might be better. It has parrying ability. I don't know why. But yeah, you can see like crazy ass pistols here. Rifles as well. I have this rifle. Ooh. Maple hunting rifle. What's this? Oh, it's a blunderbuss. Dope. And we got guillotine guns. These are axes with the big ass cannon at the end of it. And then equipment. We have colors. And oh my god. There we go. Then you can change your actual outfit stuff, and all the outfits have stats. I mean, the modifiers down there. Like this one is the basic. Eagle Vision Rage is 10%. If you upgrade it, it becomes fit 20%. This is health 1 HP, upgraded 3 HP. It's 5% to 50% eagle range. I sort of want to change them just so I have the better stuff. I can change this to this. Oh man, honestly, they just don't look good. Let's just keep it normal for now. We'll change our weapons. But yeah, you can do forearms, waist. Those are like belts. You can additional ammunition and all that. Legs, running noise, health, all this different stuff. Then you have actual outfits. Altair's outfit. The ones I have locked is Arno's Fearless outfit and McFarlane the Master Assassin outfit right now. I'm not going to go through all the outfits. Some of them will keep secret until we unlock them. We got active skills, group healing, communal sense, assassin cache, and disguise. Active boosts. I don't know. I think I have any boosts. No, I don't. Oh wait, what? I have 1 stealth boost. Makes you significantly more difficult to detect during assassinations and free run for 3 minutes. Interesting. And my printer just turned off. Alright, here we are in the open world. Did it open? Yeah, there we go. Okay, so that was sequence 2. I think that was the end of sequence 2, right? Where's my next mission? Sequence 3, memory 1 is right here. So we're gonna end it here. We're gonna call it a day. Not even a day. I'm gonna start recording again soon. I just gotta go eat something. But till then, I'll see you guys later. And peace out.